Solving equations with parentheses. Example 2. Solve 7x minus parentheses 9 minus 4x equals 3 times parentheses x minus 11. Justify steps with the appropriate law or property. We're going to be doing a statement reason proof. The equation in its original state is the first line given. 7x minus parentheses 9 minus 4x close parentheses equals 3 times x minus 11 given. The next step is to change subtraction to addition. 7x plus negative 1 times 9 plus negative 4x close parentheses equals 3 times x plus negative 11. Definition of subtraction property. In the next step, we'll be using the distributive property to clear away the parentheses on both sides of the equation. 7x plus negative 1 times 9 plus negative 1 times negative 4x equals 3 times x plus 3 times negative 11. Distributive property. Then we're going to handle the multiplications going across on both sides of the equation. 7x plus negative 9 plus positive 4x equals 3x plus negative 33. Number fact. Alright, the next thing that we want to do is get the negative 9 over to the other side of the equation. So we're going to do a step of ALE, the addition law for equations, and we're going to add a positive 9 to both sides of the equation. ALE. Okay. Then we're going to add the negative 9 and 9 together to give us 0. And that's by the additive inverse property. Which becomes 7x plus 4x equals 3x plus negative 33 plus 9. Additive identity property. At this point, I'm going to add the negative 33 and the 9 together. Which become negative 24. Number fact. Now we need to move the 3x over to the left-hand side of the equation and join it with the other x terms. So we're going to do another step of ALE, adding a negative 3x to both sides of the equation. At this point, I think I'm going to take a moment to add together all of these x terms on the left-hand side of the equation, which will become 8x. The property that allows us to add like variable terms is the distributive property. Back to the right-hand side of the equation, I'm now going to combine the negative 3x and the positive 3x to give me 0 plus negative 24. That's the additive inverse property. 8x equals negative 24. Additive identity property. And now we're ready for the division law of equations, DLE, where we're dividing both sides of the equation by 8. Upon doing the division, we arrive at 1x equals negative 3. Number fact. And finally, x equals negative 3 by the multiplicative identity property. And that's the end